Hi, my name is Phil Collins Hypnotherapy, and in this video I just want to talk about one of the questions that's been asked of me lately, especially in this time of coronavirus. Is it safe to do hypnosis via the internet? So using Skype, Duo or FaceTime and things like that. The answer to that is yes. Because many people worry about perhaps not being in the same room as me. But you don't have to be in the same room. If you can close your eyes and imagine something, then you can be hypnotized. Hypnosis is just a natural state. You've most probably been in a hypnotic trance many times today already. If you can daydream, if you can imagine being in a car, or recall a time when you were last in the car and you've driven from, say, A to B, and you've got there without realizing you've gone through a village or a street, or perhaps you ask yourself, did I go through those lights when they were on red, amber or green? That's actually a state of hypnosis. So even though you can't remember going through that street or that village, you're fully aware of all the traffic. You're not going to have an accident. You just can't remember perhaps going through there because you're in a trance-like state, a dream-like state. And that's exactly how it's going to feel if you're doing hypnosis. So you don't have to be in the same room as me. You can be anywhere in the world, and we can do hypnosis. Some people ask me, do you have to be asleep when you do hypnosis? The last thing I want somebody to be is asleep when I'm working with them under hypnosis. I do get it. I've been doing hypnosis now for 16 years, so I have had it in the past where people have come along, especially when I see them in my consultant room because I've got a nice reclining chair and they just sit back and they close their eyes and within moments they're fast asleep and perhaps snoring in the chair. That's not very pleasant, not very pleasant for me. I don't expect people to fall asleep, but some people do. So what I would do in that instance, I would just say, hey, you. Obviously, I'd use their name. I wouldn't say, hey, you. I'd use their name and say, come on, back into this hypnotic state, this trance-like state, this relaxed state. And they'll just come out of it and they'll just be aware of where they are now. So you don't have to be asleep. Some people worry about being left in a trance. So they worry that if we're doing it over the internet, then the internet connection might be lost and we can't do it anymore. If that was to happen, if it was to happen, then within a few moments you'll actually realize that something's gone wrong. You'll open your eyes and you'll be fully back to normal, back into the real world again. In fact, before we do any hypnosis, before we were to do any hypnosis, I'd put some safeguards into place. So I would say to you, before you went into hypnosis and during the time I'm taking you down into hypnosis, if we lost connection for any reason and you haven't heard my voice for 3 minutes, then you will automatically open your eyes and come fully back into consciousness. You will automatically open your eyes and come fully back into consciousness. Plus, what I would do is just a sort of double safety measure. I would have taken your phone number by then, and I would be on the phone ringing you to say, are you okay? But honestly, if we were interrupted, or even if something happened in your house, so your children or your partner or whatever wanted some assistance, wanted you, and they're calling out for you, then you just open your eyes, you deal with the situation, and then we get back together and we just continue from where we left off. So there's no worries about if we lost connection. Some people worry about, as I say, being left in a trance. They've most probably seen it on stage or something like that, and they're just worried that they're going to be left in this trance. You can't be left in a trance. No worries at all. So it is safe. It is safe to work over the internet. So wherever you are in the world, we can now work together. So if you want to contact me, have a session, We'll talk about everything before we actually do anything, so we know it's perfectly safe. Give me a call. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then do please subscribe to my channel, and then you can see all my other videos. So take care for now. Speak to you soon. Phil Collins Hypnotherapy. Bye.